This is largely a white female revolution. People that don't have a brain in their head, who are led by whatever they see on their phone, whatever feels good to them, they're gonna do things like this. Just go back to the house. Just go back to the house and bake some cookies, man. Like, why we gotta be out here doing this dumb stuff? If you don't know what an awful is, let me tell you. Affluent, white, female, urban, liberal. AWFUL. Affluent, white, female, urban, liberal. Awful. That's what you got going on right there in Minnesota. Minneapolis, to be specific. I don't know what it is. Maybe they got a memo. Maybe they went to Starbucks one day and they put something in their drink and then it got activated. A button got pushed. And all the white liberal women in the world descended upon Minneapolis. It was like going to Mecca. It's like going to the Hajj or whatever. That's pretty much how they are right now. So this young lady is going to train for the revolution, okay?
A woman in Minnesota was shot dead by ICE officers today by simply trying to get out of the way. As Aaron Bushnell said, this is what the ruling class has decided will be normal.
All right, there we go. So, first of all, if you're like my age, by judging from that music, hey, you're going to need to do a lot more than that than the train. 3 push-ups ain't going to get it. Do you guys think that they, meaning the awfuls, the affluent, white, female, urban liberals, are they going to make a difference at all? Or would it be a nuisance, a pest? Now, we got some more of the awfuls. This time, she didn't fall in love with a ICE agent.
How do you feel about the fact that a U.S. citizen was murdered by ICE?
The way I feel is I watched the video on multiple different angles.
That is not a feeling. How do you feel? Feel it here in your heart.
Okay. And like I was saying,
your immigrant mother.
Right.
Feel it in your heart.
I do.
Okay,
and at the end of the day,
don't tell me what you saw or what you watched.
If someone tried to run me over, I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing.
Not a feeling.
I feel perfectly fine.
That's not a feeling.
Now, the feelings, men don't operate in feelings. Feelings have nothing to do with it. Look, I see there was a threat to get eliminated. That's it. It's not about feelings. That's not how men operate. Women, not all, but a lot, operate on feelings. The women out here at these protests, I can say for pretty much 100% certainty, operate on feelings, not logic. And that is not compatible with leadership, which must lead by what's logical, what makes the most sense, what's the best option for all parties involved.
We're so used to being antagonized that it's just one of those things where you don't really entertain it. I'm having a conversation with you because we've been real respectful. That's all it is.
That's how I was trying.
But every single time I see those cameras pop up, our conversation changes ever so slightly. So
who? Me
our
and you?
Conversations, yeah, a little bit. They get a little bit more.
No, so I was upset because you were telling me what I know.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's fair.
Yes.
That's fair. That's human.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is.
If I escalated, I apologize.
It's fine.
You guys were best friends before the camera came over here. Don't lie. I seen it.
I mean, we were having a really good conversation.
We were having a really good conversation. The camera's a little dangerous, all right?
This one has empathy. Like, look at his eyes.
Whenever you say something like that to me, I already know what time it is. You're trying to go ahead and go do something else. So, you know what? You out there trying to fight against the system. Meanwhile, all he did was just look at you and talk to you for a while, and your whole plan went out the window. You want to play tough lady when the camera come on, but when the camera go off, you want to be, going on a date and doing something else with him. I already know what that is. If we're having a conversation about something serious, you say, look at his eyes. I already know what time it is at that point. Look, man, just go back home. A lot of these women bored. Just go back to the house. Just go back to the house and bake some cookies, man. Like, why we got to be out here doing this dumb stuff? Now, this one was really crazy. This face, first of all, this is someone speaking to a nice agent because the lady was just getting in the way, not doing right out there in Minneapolis, I believe. Now, this face right here, so smug. It's like, I'm not listening. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. That face, I hate. And this circumstance, I hate it a lot. It's just like dismissive. That is one of the worst faces you could ever see in this situation. You already know. When he's talking to her, he already knows that she's not really trying to hear him out. It's like a bad kid. But let's watch.
If I continually see you following us, interfering with us, honking your horn, blocking our cars, you have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested today, okay?
I think I'm making exactly
I'm not.
the right decision.
Oh, then why are you giving her a warning?
I'm giving her a warning to not interfere with what we're doing, to not make a bad decision today and ruin your life.
Whoa, bad decisions.
Thank you.
That's funny coming from you.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you. Have a good day.
I hope you have a terrible day.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. Do you see what I see on the passenger side of the vehicle? See right there in the center where the microphone is? Right over there. Yeah, right there. Those are adult diapers. Some may say, hey, you know what? That could be for a family member. She could be bringing them to her mom or something like this. Why would they be out on the passenger side seat like that? That's kind of an odd place to put it. There's no bag or anything on it. So you know what I think? I think that this lady is out there in her car blocking ICE agents and has the diaper so she could stay in the car for longer. Now, that is disgusting. Hey, lady, you are disgusting. You super trifling for that if that's what you did. But 2026, the affluent white female urban liberal never surprises me. Hey, the affluent white female urban liberal never ceases to amaze me, and they don't surprise me. I would not be surprised if she used those diapers in this vehicle. You cannot make this stuff up. I promise you can't. I didn't put the diapers right there. This is not AI. This is a real video. And I'm just observing what I see. So, hey, now this woman right here brought her baby to the protest. The eyes tell a story. Okay, you looking like you're not even really a human being. I don't know what's going on here. We be getting some creatures that are just popping up. I don't know what's what. If you spiritual at all, I'm just saying you might ask a few questions if you're spiritual or you're religious. Like, what is this right here? Is it a real human being? But let's watch.
I hate what's happening to it with people who frankly aren't from here coming in and telling us who should be here. And when it comes down to loving my neighbor, I'm just going to love my neighbor. So
you have a little peanut with you.
I do. This is Lola.
Lola. And why was it important for you to bring her?
Just to feel the energy of love and community and to show people that I'm not going to let someone else intimidate me to live in a city that doesn't represent what I want it to represent. I want to be able to bring her in a place where people are saying we love our neighbors.
Minnesota is, I grew up here, it's known as a very welcoming place. Can you believe your eyes? Can you believe what you're seeing happening on our streets?
I mean, no, and also I have to, because if I don't believe it, I'm not going to take action, and I think it's important to stand up for what's right and show up the way that I would want someone to show up for me.
It's amazing. And what's your name?
I'm Molly.
Molly. Thank you, Molly.
Thank you.
Now, I did see this sign in the background. It's like a Kristi Noem caricature. You see it right there? But, I mean, it's kind of an unfortunate placement for Miss Molly right here because it looked like somebody else, too. But we ain't going to talk about that. Anyway, we got a few more people on the streets of Minnesota giving their 2 cents.
I think ICE's actions in this state are despicable, and we don't want them here. We don't want them taking our neighbors.
Oh, what are we doing? What
are we doing? What are we doing, sir? What are we doing? You tell me, because I can't tell. I don't know. You know more than me.
What is our country? What is happening?
Great questions, sir.
These are people's lives. They're not hurting anyone. Like, for what? This is based on hate, right? Like, it's all based out of hate.
All that protesting, crying, carrying on, losing your life, putting your life on the line, putting your baby's life on the line, all of that. And then when you die, what will the reaction be from your comrades, from your fellow protesters, from those who you wanted to protect? What will be the reaction?
So, I mean, I'm just walking around kind of just days-eyed because I was like, I don't know if it's the right thing to do. It feels kind of wrong being here in some way. I don't know why.
And why do you think, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, like, where that stems from. Like, I mean, part of it is being like a white woman that I'm privileged and I have a lot of privilege. So I feel like white tears are not always something that's helpful or necessary when black and brown people have been experiencing this for a long time. This isn't new for them. And so I don't know if that makes any sense in that way.
How did you decide that you should be here? Or are you still figuring that out?
Well, I work like 2 miles from here, so driving by, it was like I'm here.
So she's at the memorial for Renee Nicole Good, but she's saying she doesn't really feel right to cry because white tears is not really appropriate because black and the browns, this is what they go through all the time. First of all, don't put us in it. Don't leave us out of it. Leave us out of it. This is your battle. This is your fight to fight. Don't bring us in it. Nah, that's on y'all. And it's crazy how you can't even cry for your sister in arms. She's white just like you, and she died for what you guys appreciate. You guys appreciate not being lawful, not abiding by the results of the election in 2024. You appreciate that. You appreciate what she did, but you can't even cry for her because she white and you white. Cold world. Imagine that. Imagine you, Renee Good, up in heaven, looking down, and anybody crying because you white. They'd be like, really? I died for this? Yes, you did. To you guys living in Minnesota, my heart's out to you. My heart goes out like Elon. my heart goes out to you, man, because really, like, what do y'all got going on?